What's up, guys? It's your girl Jewel here with the 23 for 23. And I know I talk a lot about the good days, the positive things, the empowerment, but I want to tell you guys a little bit about my experience last week. So I really had a couple of bad days. I cried a couple of days. I stayed up late a couple of days. I ate poorly a couple of days. I missed a few mornings. I missed a couple of workouts. I mean, it was just overall, it was just a bad week. Now, I didn't know what was wrong. I didn't know why I was feeling the way I was feeling. I just know that I just wasn't feeling it. I was just sick of the grind. I was sick of waking up. I just was sick of eating healthy. I just wanted some candy. I just wanted some candy. And I felt so bad. I told one of my colleagues, I'm like, yo, I'm real disappointed in myself right now. And she said, you push yourself too hard. You push yourself too hard. You push yourself too hard. And at first I'm like, all right, let me give myself a break. Because maybe I do push myself too hard. Then I thought about it. And I took a long, good walk with God. And, I was like, nah, that ain't it. It ain't because I'm pushing myself too hard. And so at the end of the week, I wrote down, how I felt about the week. And I have this thing where I talk to the universe, right? And I believe that you can command the universe to do what it is that you want to do. Because of whatever you believe in your mind, you can hold in your hand, right? And I told the universe, I'm like, yo, you really beat me. Like, you really knocked me down to the core. You really had me feeling bad. You really had me crying. I feel it. Like, I feel it. I said I was going to do it, and I was doing it so well that you had to come punch me in my face one good time. I feel it. That's what's up. But I want you to know that I've tasted my victory. I've seen the woman that I want to be. I felt it. And I'm hungry for it. So what you won't do is take that from me. So next week, we gonna fight. When you come for me, we gonna fight. And I guarantee you, you won't be able to knock me down like you did this week. And I don't care if you do knock me down. But it will not be like this week. It will not be like this week. Why? Because I'm hungry for the woman that I want to be. I'm hungry for it. I've seen it. I've seen too much. I'm in too deep. And there's no way I only came this far to only come this far. So you got me. I take it. I folded. I did. But I'm coming for you next week. So this is what I wrote down in my journal. This is what I told the universe, right? And I thought back to what my homeboy told me. He told me this a couple months ago when I first started my journey. Me and him, we used to work out in undergrad. He was training me. And he was like, congratulations. I'm proud of you for going on your journey. I'm glad that you're doing your thing. Like, that's what's up, that you showing everybody. And I'm like, yo, if only I was this woman then that I am now, we could have made magic happen. If only I was this woman then, this would be a breeze. This would be nothing. I will be already walking in my purpose. And he told me something that really changed my thinking. Just changed everything for me, because it's true. He said, you're the same Jewel. You are the same exact person. But your awareness has risen. You became aware of the fact that you can do it. You became aware of the fact that you had everything within you to be the woman that you want to be. You became aware of the fact that you never needed me for anything, that you had it within inside of you. And I'm like, yo, like, you're absolutely right. I became aware of the fact that I can work out every day. I can wake up early. I can lose the weight. I can be healthy. And there's no way in the world that I can go back to being the old Jewel, because I love the purpose that I'm walking in now. I love that. So when I raise my level of awareness, I became aware of all of my capabilities, and now I believe it to be possible, and there's no way that the universe can knock me down without a fight. There's no way that you can just make me quit without a fight. Because I'm in too deep, I know too much. And so I'm telling you guys, if you raise your level of awareness, your possibilities will be endless. Somebody asked me the other day, they said, so how long are you going to wake up at 4 a.m.? And I never thought about not waking up at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. is like my new normal. Like whatever time normal people get up, that's 4 a.m. for me, you know? And I told him, I'm like, well, I mean, once you start doing something for so long, you know, why would you want to go back to something else? Like, why would you want to go back to being regular, you know? This was never for the moment thing for me. This is not for the moment. You know, 4 a.m. has nothing to do with working. You can work out at any time of the day. That's just when I choose to work out, you know? That's how you know people confused about what your grind is. But 4 a.m. has nothing to do with working out. 4 a.m. has everything to do with how successful I'm going to be. But that's another story. So I never really thought about not waking up at 4 a.m. You know what I'm saying? And so I think it's funny because when you realize that you're a queen, okay, why would you go back to being a servant? Now listen, this has nothing to do with being the queen and a servant and you got to get up at 4 o'clock. Don't confuse it. When you realize what your powers and your capabilities are, why would you give that up? E.T. told me the bigger the dream is, the earlier I'm going to have to get up. And he told me by waking up before everybody else, I can have anything I want. And I believed him. So that's why I started waking up. This ain't got nothing to do with working out, losing weight, getting healthy. That's a part of it. That's going to happen along the way. Okay? But I realized that I'm capable of waking up early and being a 4 a.m. grinder. I realized that I'm capable of wearing many hats. I realized that I'm capable of running 3 miles. I've never ran 3 miles a day in my life, and I've been doing it every week like it's nothing. I realized that I can do it. Why would I go back to being somebody that I didn't even enjoy being? Why would I give that up? So my level of awareness of who I am and what I'm capable of rose. I rose my awareness. So if you raise your level of awareness, you can be whoever you want to be. If you're afraid to do public speaking, go speak in front of somebody. If you're afraid to go to the gym by yourself, go to the gym, whether you work out, train, lift weights, or just look at people. Just walk in, just walk around. If you're afraid to wear your bra, just step outside in your bra one day. Just do it. If you're afraid to wear your own hair, just wear your own hair just one day. Just one day. Not for me, but to show yourself that you can actually do it. So I never believed that I could run 3 miles. I thought I could probably run 1 mile, you know. And then I ran 3 miles, and I'm like, you're not running 1 mile no more, Jewel. Like, you might as well cut it. 1 mile is not happening. You run 3 miles like you good. So, like, now we finna level up to 4, 5, and 6. Like, that's it. I'm glad we know that we can do it now. That's good. So when you raise your level of awareness, you can become the person that you can become anybody you want to be. And what I started realizing was the body has limitations, but the mind does not. And if the possibilities in your mind have to be endless, you have to be relentless when you want something. That's the only way that you're going to get it. So I told the universe, you can get behind me, or we're going to fight. Because next week will not be like this week, and you will not defeat me, and I will not quit. See, E.T. and Les Brown, even Tony Robbins, everybody says the process is weeding out the weak. The process is weeding out the weak. The process is weeding out the weak. And so I refuse to be weeded out because I'm not weak. So I don't know who you've dealt with in the past, but you never dealt with me. So we're going to fight to the death, because I know who I am and I know what I'm capable of. I know my abilities, I know my powers, I know my strengths, and I even know my weaknesses. So the next time we get in the ring, it won't be so easy. So raise your level of awareness of who you are, and you can have, be, and do whatever it is that you want. See y'all next time.